Welcome to TCQ, the Card Quest. The first thing that I've hit upon after watching many videos is this Marvel Anthology box. I've watched this opened a few times now. I am nervous about this. I've watched a lot of these videos and I'm really hoping that I get something good. Let's keep our fingers crossed. So as I've seen in other places, on other videos, we do have this official guide. And I think we get to see one of the cards straight away after we move this out the way. So let's go slow with this. And we do get to see our medallion card straight away. And our medallion is going to be... Oh, jackpot. That looks like Wolverine to me. That is a big win for me, that, to pull out Wolverine as the medallion. Like I've just said, X-Men is a huge thing for me, so pulling out Wolverine is a huge, huge W for me. That's really smart. That is, I couldn't have hit a better medallion card, so I am really happy about that. That's really cool. Love that. So we'll put him to one side. Yeah, we'll put him down at the back. Then we've got this, everybody gets one of these, so everybody gets this checklist card. Again, people have shown these a lot. I mean, there's so much detail gone into that image right there. Look at how many Spider-Men there are set into there. It's really nice. They've put a lot of thought into that, and it's something well worth keeping hold of. Love that. The official guide, I mean, again, the amount of level of detail and thought that's gone into this set, the amount of information they give you and things you can read through, backgrounds, and showing you an idea of all the different artwork and how it's set up. I mean, that's just, that is going above and beyond, in my opinion. I think they've done really well with that. So I'm going to save this memorabilia card to last, because I think there's a chance of something pretty cool in there. So we'll just put him to one side for now, and then we'll get our packs out. So we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. So we can get this box out of the way now, which gives us some space. You can see what we've already got to one side, checklist to one side. Let's get into open some of these packets. So as I say, this is my first time doing one of these videos, so I'm not well versed in the coolest way to open these up. I'm going to try my best to open them without revealing, so that we can go through them one by one. So as I say, for me, I'm looking for anything X-Men related, or if we get any of those big guns, that's going to be a huge win as well. Okay, so we've opened them that way, so we can turn around and have a little look at Enter Spider-Boy. And so this is what I mean about how cool these cards are. I mean, that is just, it's a fantastic level of quality just for a standard card. It's really cool. Then we've got Wolverine, Public Enemy. So there you go, I pulled a Wolverine straight away again, so that's huge for me. Anything to do with the X-Men is going to be a big win. We've got Knight of the Hobgoblin. Again, super cool. The artwork on these cards, the quality is really good as well. We've got nice quality on these cards. See, now that is really cool. That's lovely, that one. That sort of gives me vibes of Enter the Spider-Verse type artwork. Oh, that's a glow in the dark. So that's, I mean, my little boy, he's going to be super enthusiastic about that glow in the dark card. And my little girl as well. They'll love that. So it'd be cool to share that one with them. Then we've got Venom. I mean, that's, who doesn't love Venom as a bad guy? He is awesome. And that's the Mac Gargan. Excuse me. Yeah, cool. Okay. And then, see, my little girl is going to be super cool with this, because if there's one character who she likes to pretend to be, then it's Ghost Spider, and that is, look how cool that card is. And so you get these cards in other sets, and the transition is not always clean. It's not, let's see how smooth that transition is. That's awesome. Love that. That's the Lenticular. And then we've got the Captain America, the Kree Skrull War. We've got Dark Reign Begins. Blood Hunt. So what's Blood Hunt from? Not familiar with Blood Hunt, but again, they are just cool cards. Apocalypse. So he is one of, I mean, this is a base card, but Apocalypse, one of my favorite eras in the X-Men was the Age of Apocalypse. I've got all the graphic novels that I go back to read again, because it's such a great storyline that covers, you know, so many characters and went on for so long. Very elaborate, very entertaining. So I'm going to put the Lenticular to one side because that's a nice card. I'm loving the Glow in the Dark Spider-Man. Happy with the Venom as well. The Legacy card. There we go. Right, let's move on. Next pack. But already super happy with what I'm getting so far. I'd be really keen to hear from other people who've opened this box and see whether you've gotten as lucky as I have with these cards. Because already I'm feeling pretty lucky with my wins so far. Earth X. Okay, I'm not quite sure what Earth X is. Okay, yeah, not familiar with that one. We've got another Wolverine. Lovely for me. Another Wolverine. Happy with that. Oh, and then we've got Iron Fist. This is a guy I never really took to. I've tried watching the series and stuff, and the Immortal Iron Fist. Oh, so that's numbered 442 of 500. I mean, that's a huge number, but it is a number. That's something I'll keep an eye out for as we go forward. I have not checked to see if there's any numbers. There you go. That's what a noob does when they're opening these boxes. But it's a really cool looking card. Thor. Always good to get a Thor card. I mean, look, these are beautiful cards. And that's a Glow in the Dark. I mean, those two Glow in the Darks I've got so far, they are big hits for me. I'm really happy with them. To have a Spider-Man and Thor as Glow in the Darks. Oh, okay, so this is the canvas card, that's right, yeah. So this is a canvas card, 1602 it says. Oh, okay, so it's Doctor Strange, but really retro, old school, Robin Hood looking Doctor Strange there. But again, there's a lovely texture on these cards and they just feel premium. And I mean, for the price point that we're paying for this box, I think we are getting a high premium quality. Our Lenticulars, Captain America. Again, look how smooth that transition is as his mask comes off. They don't change all of his gear, they just take the mask off, which is, for me, is epic. I love that. Absolutely love that transition. Another high quality character to get there. And then we've got the Infinity Gauntlet card. These are just base cards, but again, just beautiful base cards that I will definitely keep hold of because I will enjoy looking back at these. Fantastic Four. I mean, lovely bit of artwork there with all of their hands making the number 4 and making the logo. A lot of thought gone into that one. Looks super cool. Who doesn't love Spider-Ham? I mean, this is one of the best things the Spider-Verse has brought to us, is this concept of all these different spider characters. They are super fun and the kids absolutely adore them. So for me so far, I'm really happy with what's coming out of this box. Right, into this pack number 3. Yeah, pack number 3. And we've got the death of the Human Torch. So I'm not actually aware of that storyline where the Human Torch died. So I'll have to look into that a little bit more. We've got a lovely Carnage Savage Genesis. This is nice as well. Yeah, Carnage again. Some of the villains that they came up with in Spider-Man are some of the best in the whole of the Marvel Universe for me personally. Oh, this one's upside down. And this is Infinity. So this looks like, I'm not sure what the Infinity is. So where did the Infinity come from? With the Avengers in deep space trying to stop the alien threat of the Builders, Thanos invades Earth, forcing the heroes to fight on 2 fronts. 19 of 100. Okay, so that is a nice card. Again, apologies, I'm not checking these numbers very well. I will endeavour to do so on the next ones. But yeah, there's Thanos and his crew attacking Earth, so we definitely need to keep that to one side as a numbered card. This looks like another glow in the dark, potentially. Green Goblin. I mean, look at the layers of detail in this, with the fire, and then you've got the Goblin showing up in the center here, which looks super cool. Yeah, that's another glow in the dark card. I'm absolutely delighted with the cards I'm getting so far. These are all super interesting to me, things that I really care about. And then 2099. So that's not Miles Morales. That's one of the other characters, one of the other Spider characters. Let's find out who that is. That's some heroes. Okay. Oh, Miguel O'Hara. Yes, that's the guy. So yeah, so he's from the Spider-Verse movies. That's one of our canvas cards with that lovely texture on. As I say, there's so much to love about these cards. And then we've got War Machine. And this is a legacy card. No numbers on them ones, but again, really super smart card. And then we've got some more base. We've got the Goddess of Thunder. We've got Avengers Disassembled, and the Ultimate Universe. And then, oh, okay, we've got a nice retro one as well. That's nice to see. A nice retro card, The Eternals. See, there's a movie that not a lot of people took to. Wasn't my cup of tea, in all honesty. And this is the retro version, so what they would have looked like originally. Love that, which is nice to see. So we are straight into a really nice looking card here of the new Ms. Marvel, which in actual sight, this comes up much better on the camera actually than it does when you're looking at it off camera. But again, beautiful card. That's really nice. And then we've got Guardian Devil. So we've got a Daredevil card here, surrounded by nuns, protecting a baby. That's really cool. Unusual. So that's the type of thing I'm looking for. That's an unusual card as far as I'm concerned. A bunch of nuns with Daredevil. This is a nice piece of artwork. The Champions. That really pops. That really pops. That's lovely. The Champions. Fantastic. I'm not fully familiar with the spin-off of the Champions, but I can see Ghost Rider in there. Silver Surfer, yeah, but yeah, not familiar with them. I have to do some research to find out about those guys. Rain, so we've got another nice canvas card here. Look, Spider-Verse again. Yeah, so that's another Spider-Verse card. But again, fantastically cool, that one. Love that. Okay, Ironheart. See, now I've seen some of Ironheart and I've seen that depiction, and for me, this is a much cooler representation. If Ironheart looked like this, I would be watching a bit more, because that looks like a really cool character. That suit looks really cool, very space age and futuristic. And that's one of the legacy cards. Put that over there. Oh, Deadpool! I am so happy with that. That is amazing. Again, I love that it's just the hat that comes off. And I mean, Deadpool, I was a huge fan of Deadpool long before Ryan Reynolds got hold of him. I mean, he took it to another level. But just watching the animated feature-length movies of Deadpool, he's always had that charisma, always had that character, always brought the fun and the joy and the comedy. I am super happy to get him as the Lenticular card. That is really nice. And then we're onto some base cards of the Dark Phoenix saga, another one of my favourites from the X-Men, another epic storyline. Definitely go and check that out. If you've got any interest in X-Men, go and get the graphic novel. You don't have to collect all those individual comics. Get the graphic novel and do it all in one go. The God Butcher, I mean, that's a great name. That should have been my handle on PlayStation. And then we've got Miles Morales. And the Clone Saga begins. Again, even the base cards, they're such beautifully drawn cards. We start off with, there we go. So we start off with old school X-Men. The strangest superheroes of all. I love everything about the X-Men, even the old school retro versions always look super cool. We've got the death of Captain. We've got a couple of deaths going on in this set. We've seen the Human Torch die. Now we're seeing Captain America die at the hands of the Red Skull by the looks of it. Then we've got, upside down, Secret Empire. Again, look at the flame pop on that. That literally looks like the flames are going. So nice. So nicely done. And that's a 226 of 500. You can see up there. 500 is a huge number, but at least it is numbered. Let's spin these back around again. And we've got Ghost Rider. Again, epic artwork there. This looks like it's going to be a glow-in-the-dark, is it? Yeah, I mean, Ghost Rider, he lends himself very well to being glow-in-the-dark. I imagine that's going to look super cool when the kids try that out later on. We'll enjoy looking at those glow-in-the-dark cards. Then we've got Daredevil, but it's Elektra Natchios. A lovely looking card again. Great artwork. Feels really premium. That's a legacy card. And we've got double Deadpool. I mean, give me a shout on the channel, on the comments. If anybody hasn't got this Deadpool Lenticular, give me a shout. If you give me some support, get involved. I'll see if I can send that out to somebody who loves Deadpool as much as I do, which I think is quite a lot of us, to be fair. And then we're back down to our base cards. So we've got Heroes Reborn. We've got Face It Tiger with Mary Jane. And then we've got the final chapter. That's epic. I mean, look how cool that artwork is of Spider-Man just hunching down there in the background. Super moody. Fantastic. And One More Day. Again, this looks like this is Spidey again. Epic. Lovely cards. On to our last pack. So, you know, we've not been lucky enough to hit any of those huge chase cards that people have been, that are on the checklist. But for me, I am more than happy with what's coming out of this so far. We've got Ultimate Invasion. We have The King in Black is Coming. Yay! We got another Spider-Ham. Lovely. Really nice design. Same card, but with a lovely change in the background. Oh, that's a 75. So that's a nice number. That's a nice number. Happy with that. And he's a super cool character that I love. So Spider-Ham to a 75. That's a nice find. Spin this back around again. I think we're looking at glow-in-the-dark Gambit. Yes, chérie, with his crazy Deep South accent. I loved Channing Tatum's take on him. I'm glad that they had the guts. I'm glad that Ryan Reynolds had the guts to go that way with the character and keep him true and honest to his roots, especially in the X-Men 97 cartoons. You know, it is over the top. His character and his accent is over the top, but that's the point. Love Gambit. Happy with that. More X-Men stuff. Marvel Zombies. So my little boy Charlie is going to be super, super happy with that card. That is definitely going to be gifted to him because that has been one of his favorite shows that he's ever seen. We've rewatched it so many times. It's so clever, so interesting, and shows you what can be done with these characters and stuff when you think outside the box, when you do things like Marvel Zombies or Marvel What If as well. That's on my to-do list. So there's a box set for the What Ifs as well. I'm very keen to open that one. And that's in canvas, so we'll be really happy. Iron Man on a lenticular. This is another great character to get on a lenticular. Really happy with everyone I've got on these lenticulars because they are some of my favourite characters and some of my kids' favourite characters. World War Hulk, another great comic book storyline. Another classic that's worth picking up as a graphic novel and reading through. She-Hulk, I mean, my little girl will be delighted with that one. It's as pink as anything could possibly be, so she'll be delighted with that. Then we've got Armor Wars, and we've got another Planet Hulk. Lovely. Right, so that's all of those packs opened. All that's left to reveal now is the Memorabilia card. So again, keep my fingers crossed for something X-Men based, but I'll be happy regardless. Let's see what we get. we've got one of the Infinity Stones. So we've got an Infinity card, and it's the Space Stone. Again, you just got to be happy with these cards. They put so much effort into them. With these jewels, you can see the jewel in the card there. I mean, it's just epic. It's just so fun. It's so high quality for what you're paying. I think you're getting a real big bang for your buck here with these sets. I think they're super cool. Really happy. I'm just going to have a quick pass to see through if I missed any numbered cards out of these ones. Let's see if I did miss anything. I'll keep the legacy card out. Did we miss anything else? There's another legacy card. Oh no, it turns out I did spot the numbered cards that were in there. So yeah, super happy with what I've got here. Got great characters on the lenticulars. They were great. Great options, great cards on the glow in the darks. Nice canvas cards. Yeah, I think it's hard to be disappointed with this set of cards. I think they're super cool. And probably the thing I'm most delighted about is, out of all the medallion cards I could have got, I did pick up this Wolverine, which is going to take pride of place on the shelf for me. Yeah, that's marvellous. So yeah, that's me done with this first box break. Thanks for sticking with me. If you have stuck around this long, it's gone on a bit longer than I thought it would. I'm going to try and cut it down a little bit in the afterwards before we put it on. But yeah, please leave your comments, leave some feedback. I need constructive feedback, would be delightful. Anybody wants to join a community, talk about this stuff, talk about different boxes that you'd like to open. I've got a couple more already ordered, so I've gone for X-Men 97, so that'll be coming up soon. And I've gone for a really, really nice artwork, again, in the Star Wars Chrome Galaxy. I've got a hobby box of that coming up soon as well. So like and subscribe if you don't want to miss those. They'll be coming up in the next week or two. My name's Carl. This is TCQ, The Card Quest. Thank you so much for watching. See you soon.